How are we doing today, guys? Thank you once again for joining me on Viper9 Toy Videos. Today, I have the new Dr. Ellie Sattler from Mattel's Hammond collection. I know that they've done Ellie Sattler in the standard collection, but the Hammond collection does have more articulation. On the back of the box, you see her equipped with her new accessories of the droppings gloves, I'm going to go ahead and say. Brief description about Ellie, little picture there of her with the 6 Triceratops. But let's go ahead and get this figure open so we can go ahead and take a look at the articulation that they've updated this Dr. Ellie Sattler with compared to the original, what was it? I think they called it the Legacy Collection. I actually don't have that one to compare, so I don't know why I said it would be a comparison. But we'll take a look at this figure either way. So we'll go ahead and get her out of there, get her secondary arms out, and the leaf that they had from the beginning of the movie that shouldn't be there, supposed to be extinct. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this Ellie Sattler real quick. I think as much as they are trying, this is still a better head sculpt than the last figure, but I don't think it's great, but better. This one here does look like it might have a little bit of a wonky eye right there, but not too bad. The articulation on these Hammond figures is pretty good for how much you're paying for these. I think she was $12.99 for this particular figure, so you do have decent shoulder articulation. Elbow articulation is a little lacking. One thing that I do find interesting is her top is kind of a soft rubber, so it's not like soft fabric, but it is a pliable rubber, so that's kind of cool. The hip articulation is a really weird ball joint, so that it kind of gives her almost a diaper crotch. As you probably, if you're a toy collector, you've heard that term before in some G.I. Joe, super old G.I. Joe, just a bulky hips and everything like that. It does have double joint knees, while it does also have ankle articulation on that, even with the impressive boot sculpts that they've done there. And she does have wrist rockers, looks like both horizontal wrist rockers. Kind of an awesome little sculpt there of the wristwatch as well. And just like the Malcolm, I imagine you just go ahead and you just pop the shoulders right out to go ahead and give her more scientific research looking gloves while she's trying to figure out, trying to diagnose the 6 Triceratops is a good way to put it. These particular elbows does look like it hinders her articulation a little bit more. Ooh, and they're soft. Those forearms are super soft. Does also still have wrist articulation, has the horizontal wrist rockers on there. Overall, I think this Ellie Sattler is kind of cool looking. I hope she's staying in focus because I just was not paying attention there. We'll go ahead and pop her arms back out real quick. I will say, instead of a second set of arms, I do think it would have been a little bit better if it had included the radio from her scene in the electrical bunker. Nice little radio that you put on her. You could have had the interchangeable arms where she was just in her blue tank top and then had the little radio with the headset and the flashlight and belt and everything like that. I think I would have much more appreciated that opposed to just an extra set of poop covered gloves. But nevertheless, I do think this is an amazing figure. She will look really well sitting in my Jurassic Park Jeep along with Ian and Grant. I was going to say Ian and Malcolm, but that's the exact same guy. Overall, super excited to have this one. I will keep buying any of the human figures that they have coming out. I know they slated a Dr. Arnold, so I get a Samuel L. Jackson Jurassic Park figure to go with my Samuel L. Jackson Star Wars figure. But I digress. This one here, overall, super happy with this figure, and keep them coming. And I'm also going to say, thanks for watching, guys.